Welcome to Happiness Matters Podcast Edition. I'm Goddess Valentina, the Healing Goddess. I have a passion and quest for anyone whose heart is open to receive enlightenment, love, and just a heartfelt message. I will continue to add to the universe light and inspiration for the people. When you feel better, you do better. Today I want to talk about the gift of pendulums. And some people know exactly what they are. Some people have heard them, and some people have no idea what they are. And pendulums are used in different ways, but I'm going to tell you how I use my pendulums. Anything could actually be a pendulum if it's on a chain and a little small object on the bottom of the chain. But I do have this one really sweet, special pendulum. It's so cute. It's not a traditional pendulum, but it brings me joy. And then I have a crystal pendulum, two crystal pendulums actually, which helps. And I use it for cleaning. As you know, I'm an energy healer, so checking energy is what I do. And I'm very simple and I'm very basic. I don't use the pendulum for any other things. I don't ask questions. I don't do any of those things. I leave that to the divine. I don't get involved in that. But pendulums are very truthful when it comes to high energy, medium energy, and low grade energy. And if you have like a necklace or something, you could try it out for yourself. I want you to go to your trash, your garbage, and place your pendulum over the trash or a necklace, and you will see that it will start to turn counterclockwise. And it turns counterclockwise with anything that's dirty. So toilet bowls are always going counterclockwise, but if you add like bleach tablets in your tank, if you clean your toilet, you'll see it'll go counterclockwise. It's a very honest and very clear cut tool to use. When you are energetically cleaning your house, the corners of your house have stored stagnated, low life or maybe negative energy in the corners of the house. So I've always instructed clients and friends to make sure you get the corners of your house. So that's either, you could get a bottle of sea salt water with essential oil, or you can use burn incense, white sage, Palo Santo stick, camphor, any house blessing, cleansing, and walk around and smoke the corners out of your house, different parts of the room, and you will see the pendulum will move clockwise. You can, if you carry pendulums with you in your job, if you're in an office, and say that there was a really heavy meeting or whatever, and the next meeting you have to go into that room, and you could put the pendulum over a chair before you're going to sit on it to see if that chair has positive or negative energy. You may not want to sit there. You don't want that energy transferred over to you. Oh, I love using it for the chakras. The chakras are so amazing. If you could just place it right above your energy center and your chakras. If you don't know where they are, there's wonderful grids, diagrams, pictures on the internet. And you could just type out chakras, where are your chakras, and you will see different images, and you just find where they are. It's a big energy center. There's 7 major ones, and you place the pendulum over the energy center, and either it will move clockwise or counterclockwise, and or sometimes it's stagnated. If you're not feeling well, if you have low energy, if you had trauma, and when that happens, you want to start working on some healing treatments. And, a lot of times crystals, help with the energy flow, tuning forks, sound baths, incense, cleansing incense. But also there needs to be internal work that you need to physically do yourself. It could be putting yourself in different poses to work on energy flow. Also some meditation, some chanting, also prayers, anything to start getting the energy flow moving in that chakra center. Pendulums are, there was me and my husband, we purchased a bag of beans, and beans normally don't have a smell, if I can remember, but these beans smelled moist and fishy like. It was really gross. And teaching my husband about pendulums and how wonderful they are, we took beautiful fresh cilantro, we had it cut and washed, and we placed the pendulum over the cilantro, and the pendulum went clockwise. And we placed the pendulum over the stinky beans, it went counterclockwise. So it's just a wonderful tool to have to protect yourself spiritually. You can get really obsessed with it. Sometimes I'm just walking around everywhere, just with a small bottle of sea salt water and a handkerchief, and I'm just like wiping stuff down. And if my pendulum is going counterclockwise, it can be an obsession. But it's proof that we are energy, and everything is energy, and we can transfer our energy to objects, to things. And so we want to always make sure that we are safe. It's called safety for energy, for your energy, your well-being. You always want to make sure that you are being conscious of where you're entering, and learning how to use the senses of feeling and feeling the energy around you, and not using your mind to feel, but you're using your body to feel, the pores on your skin to feel, to connect with your senses, not trying to think of I should be feeling something, but really slow down and start to connect with the energy and the feeling. And once you do that, you will start to really start doing some transformational work within yourself. We all have these gifts. Some are stronger than others, but it all depends on how much time and effort you put into it. Some people, this is not remotely interesting at all, but they could have a little gift, but they choose not to tune it. But this has been so much fun for me, pendulums. Like I said, people use it also for other things. Like if they want to know questions and answers, I just don't do that. Because as you go along through your day, if you happen to change your mind or make a different decision, then the outcomes are different. And I don't get involved in the future, because right now I'm blessed to be here today, this moment, this second. So this is what I focus on. And I look for wisdom on how to apply things that I need to do for my situation now. How is it going to, impact me now? And eventually, and if I'm doing positive things now, then it's really looking beneficial for me in the future. It's something that we need to start to focus on the now and not the future. Because the future is not promised to us, and we don't like to think that way, but it really isn't, especially in the state of the world today. It's just very quite disturbing, the disregard for human life. And I pray that a lot of this terror and violence stops. It needs to stop. And there needs to be peace on earth. In the meantime, we need to be protected and know what's around us and know what's not around us. And and connect. So, if you're starting out with spirituality, you might, want to pick up a pendulum, and it doesn't matter, what you get. They all work the same, pretty much. Depends on what crystal you want. It depends on, what are you doing? Don't overthink it. Just go with how it feels. It's a feeling thing, not a thinking thing. So just think about it. I think it's fun. I think everybody should have a pendulum in their possession. It's a great tool. It really, really is. And at first I was like nervous and scared and everything, and now I just breathe in and breathe out and connect with myself. And, I cleanse my pendulums. I use my cleansing incense that I make, and I burn the incense and I smoke all of my things. The importance of this, I learned this and it made sense, and it kind of freaked me out, and it might freak you guys out too, but we don't know when we purchase something, we have no idea how many people have touched these things, even though it's packaged so nicely in the box, but it's probably been touched by a lot of people. And people have, transfer energy, and it might not be the best energy that you want for yourself. So it's very important when it comes to things, especially spiritual tools that you might use or have, or anything, your lucky pen, different, what does it matter what it is, holy books, anything that you get. It's good to maybe even to make it so simple, get a white sage or Palo Santo stick, some camphor, anything that, it's a cleansing item, herb or tablet like the camphor, smoke it out. And I say a few things to bless and to remove negative energy from my things. And I say, let this cleanse, purify, release, cut all negative memories, blocks, energies, and vibrations, and transmute these unwanted energies to pure light. Clearing, clearing, clearing. And then I say, in the name of God, you are now a healing tool for the highest purpose of God. And may you be accurate, and may you be loving and do the works for God's people. And I say amen. And that's pretty much what I say. And the items take its own life form. To me, in my imagination, maybe not in my imagination, but I feel happiness. I feel joy come from my items, and they do great work for me, and they give me clean, accurate information. They perform beautifully, and I bless everything that comes to me, because it's like I said before, we don't know where this stuff came from, and everything needs to be cleansed. And so in my business, when I'm packing products for my clients, like I have little small tin cans or little small containers to put in the incense, the charcoal, everything gets smoked out. I have a cleansing incense, and like I said before, and I have it burning, and I put just a pinch on the charcoal, and I say the prayers. In the bags and the containers, everything is cleansed and blessed and of the highest energy. And then when they get it, they have a beautiful, highly elevated package, and they can do if they want to continue the cleaning, absolutely. And they can put their love and their energy to it. It's very important to be conscious of this. So, when you get your pendulum, cleanse it. And, I charge it with the sun and the moon. And And then I take it from there, you know? And you just be amazed. You just be amazed. Um, people that you might perceive as positive, they could have some deep-rooted things in them, you know, that they are radiating some negative energy. It's just fascinating how it works, but it's not going to lie to you. It's not going to lie to you, and it's going to be true because energy is energy. We can't see it, we can feel it. And energy doesn't lie. So it's a great tool. It's a great tool, and, you know, I hope more people, you know, have them, you know. I think that they're beautiful. I have 3, and I don't think I need any more, but you never know, in the future I might find one that's captivating and beautiful, and I'll purchase it just to add to my collection. But they'll last you for a lifetime, and they'll serve you good, you know, and they only will be a blessing, you know, and this is the way I use it. Now, if you're using it for answers and things, now you're getting into stuff that I don't get into. It's not my thing. I don't mess with the future. I need help now. The future is the future. It can't do anything for me. I need help now. And so that's what my healing practice. If you want to just browse around my shop, it's on Etsy.com, and the shop name is Happiness Matters 88. And I have a whole bunch of different types of energy healing that I have on my shop, and also enlightenment readings, just wisdom that you would need for now to apply to your situation, you know. And when you apply new antidotes, you know, getting a different perspective in your situation, you can really shift the way things can go, and to give you better outcomes in the future. But we have to start now. We just can't be focusing on something that's not here. We need to focus on today. And everything is of the highest bright light, and it's my work. I enjoy doing it. It just brings me absolute joy to leave these messages and to have a beautiful shop out here in this universe that's just doing wonderful, clean work, and just to give people what they need, you know, and for people to understand how beautiful this can be, you know, and the beautiful feeling, the beautiful sense of calm you feel when you are blessed with your energy is blessed and cleansed, and a lot of that energy. Let me tell you, when you are just living the life and you're involved in everything, and you are entering all kinds of different places and all kinds of people, you know, you pick up things like sticky, like you start picking up stuff, and then you start to become that stuff. And then you're attracting that stuff, and there are things that you might be attracted to, but they might not stick too long because you have become unhealthy for them. So we deserve all good, you know. Tough times do come, but they come a little bit easier when we're a little bit cleansed, you know, when we're a little bit more grounded, when we have a little bit more faith, you know, when we can really tune in and channel our energy. You will see a significant difference in your life, you know. Give yourself, you know, a month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. And if you really try hard, you can really see amazing transformation. Honest, you know. And I'm just happy that I'm on this earth to be able to do this work, and I will continue until the day I close my eyes, because I know how important it is. But I also do know how sensitive it is in nature with people and their beliefs and things of that sort. But a lot of people know about incense, a lot of people know about candles and oils, and that's a great start. And people know about pendulums, but a lot of people don't use pendulums. So it's a wonderful gift to have a pendulum, with you and charged and ready to go. So anyway, have a great day. I hope this message was insightful. I love pendulums. Hope you will love pendulums too. And just be blessed and enjoy the now. And even if your now is not so pleasant, find antidotes. Talk to someone that's wise. Get some wisdom so you can find something to alleviate the pain, so you can have a better tomorrow, But you need to find something to help you today, so your tomorrows will be more pleasant. Anyway, talk to you soon. Hope this message was great. Okay, bye.